Welcome. In this tutorial I will walk you through steps to create and publish your first program. After logging in, select Program Management from the Control Panel menu. You may create a program from scratch or use the clone function to create a program from an existing one. In this case, I will choose Add New Link so I can provide brief explanation for each and every program data element. All information about each program is organized into tabs. In the General tab, the subscriber and subscription fields are already pre-filled for you. The next three fields are used to categorize the program, which is something that comes into play in our search engine. Note that pick lists in these fields are not user-defined to keep consistency throughout the system, but you can always request addition of new choices to these pick lists. I will pick CAMS for the program type, and then for the program group I will change it to Youth CAMS, and for the age group I will select preschool, since this program is for kids with ages 5 through 7. The program status will default to active, but once the program is done you may adjust the status accordingly. Let's enter a title, and also a brief description. And also we can pick the terms of use for this program, and note that you may have multiple terms of use, but in this case we have only one to choose from. On the Constraints tab, we can specify some additional program attributes. The minimum and maximum enrollment are self-explanatory. I will set these to minimum 5 and maximum 25. The website will stop taking registrations once the maximum enrollment is reached. Note that when the question mark is displayed next to a field, you can mouse over it to get a helpful hint about it, and this is pretty much consistent through any pages in our system. The remaining seats is automatically updated by the system. We can't update this field manually. And then low seats threshold may be used to instruct the system to send you a warning email when the remaining seats reach the threshold value. So if you set it to 10, once the remaining seats are at 10, there's going to be a email generated by the system. The minimum and max age requirements will cause the system to prompt and validate date of birth. So in this case we'll set it to 5 and 7. If you leave it at 0, this will mean any age. There's going to be no validation, and date of birth will not be a required field. The resident only event may be used to allow only people from your own resident area to sign up for the program, and the system will validate the registrant's address to see if this person is a resident or not. And then the walk-in only event option, the program will still be published if this is set to yes. it'll be published in our search engine, but people will be directed to register at your office, and this could be very useful when additional documentation is required to complete the registration, like birth certificate. I will leave this at no. All date related information is captured on the next tab. The open registration date determines when you want to start accepting online registrations. So I will pick the 15th of this month from our handy pop-up calendar. The non-resident start date may be used to give your own resident a head start in online registration. I will leave this blank. The registration deadline is when the online registrations will no longer be accepted. It's pretty self-explanatory. The cancellation deadline date is the last day registrant might cancel out of the program for a full refund or whatever your policy on cancellation is. And if you leave this date blank, registrant may not perform self-service cancellation. Event start and end dates are self-explanatory, but it is important to note that the program will be shown in the search engine until event start date passes, or actually event date end date passes. So I will choose November 15th as our start date, and November 29th as our end date. So this program will be taking place on 3 Saturdays. And let's pick our start date, and let's make it 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. On the cost tab, I will set the resident cost at $30 and the non-resident at $35. If you may also leave the costs, both of the cost fields at 0, and this will signify a free program. You may also optionally pick a discount for this program. In this case, we could offer an early bird discount, let's say 10% if somebody registered by a specific date. For activity code, you may enter your own internal activity or catalog number for this program. So I will just make up a number here. And this field, this activity code field, is relevant if you want to link programs published on your website directly to our website. For example, you may provide click here to register type of activity on your website. The revenue account and walk-in revenue accounts are optional and help you attach revenue account numbers for this program to your own internal accounting system. This is not a team event, so I will skip this tab. The other tab allows you to pick a location for this event, and location is one of the search criteria and is also used for mapping purposes. You may also add a new location by clicking on this little folder icon. With the picture gallery, this is an optional feature that allows you to specify picture gallery with pictures from that were taken during the program activities. This is an optional feature. And then the audit tab shows information about who and when created or last updated this program. So I will click the add button. As you can see, we have not entered the registration deadline date. So I will specify the registration deadline as November 1st. Now we can add it, and the program is not now in the system. I can immediately test my new program by doing a quick search on let's say science keyword. So this is our new program, and as you can see, all the information that we've entered is published. I can also browse for the program using our category browser, and for example use program type camps, youth camps. And you may also note that you can quickly access the edit feature by using any of the search screens and then displaying the program details and clicking the edit link, and that takes you directly to the program information. So now anyone is able to register for this program online. If I log out and then go to any of the public searches, the program is immediately visible and people can log in and register for this program if they already have an account or create an account. I hope that this tutorial was helpful and demonstrated just how easy it is to create and manage new programs. Thank you.